You might ask yourself, how does 3D work? What makes movies and games look 3D and so engaging? Maybe you are considering a career in the field but don't know where to start. Let me break it down for you. Everything which is on your screen is composed from little dots called pixels. They have a regular shape, usually square, and they are arranged in a grid. The grid is called raster. The way how we are going to work with pixels and with the grid gives us two branches of computer graphics: raster and vector. For 3D graphics, you need to know both. Let's start with the vector graphic. Here, we are not interested in the individual pixels, we are interested in geometric structures, in the vertices, in the edges, and their position in a space. Two vertices can be connected together using an edge, and three vertices with three edges form a triangle. And that's really it. It might be surprising to you, but everything you see on your screen when it comes to movies or games is composed of triangles. There's not 100% true, you can do different things here or there, such as draw with sine distance functions. You might ask, if everything is triangle, how is it possible that we can see some curvature in the scene? Because triangle is pretty flat, but we are able to have balls, spheres. If you use enough triangles, which are relatively small, you are able to create even bent surfaces. So that's it. You have your 3D model composed of triangles. This is a work of 3D artist, of content creator. Unfortunately, the model is static. It doesn't do anything. For that, we should apply some mathematics. We are interested in the vertices. We are going to move the vertices around, connect them with edges, and form the triangles again. Each vertex has a certain position, x, y, z. It might have more information, but right now we are interested in the position only. We can say that the position is a vector. There is a math behind allowing us to create a matrix, which combines together several operations what we want to do with our vertex. And what we must do is to multiply our vertex, its position, with the matrix, and that's about it. So my matrix can have information for rotation, for scaling, for translation. And what I'm going to do is to applying this matrix to every single vertex in my model. The field of mathematics focusing on this is linear algebra. So you have a content. For that we can use Blender, for instance. We want to make our model move, for which we need to use linear algebra. But we are still not there. What we have right now is called a wireframe. Some time ago, long time ago, games really looked like that. Now, we can specify certain colors. After that, the textures came. Just a picture which is going to be projected on the triangle. And nowadays we have several textures per one triangle combined in certain manner. So that's about it. You need triangles, your model. You need linear algebra, and you need materials. The vertices, the edges, the triangles, that's the vector graphic. But the coloring or the texturing, that's the raster graphics, because we are accessing every single pixel and making a computation for it. If you compare old game and new game, you might think that there is something more behind, but it really isn't. There are still triangles in the scene, but modern games use way more than before. The math is the same, we just have better hardware, so we are able to make some computations faster or more effective. If we have more video RAM, we are able to work with very detailed pictures. That was not possible before. But in fact, still that, in the computation itself, the biggest difference might be in a perspective correction using division by Z, because division was very expensive back that time. But in principle, it's still that. The biggest difference is probably in lightning computation. We have more advanced formulas, actually able to utilize the bunch of textures available nowadays, not just one. And that's about it. These are the basic principles. We are going to talk more about them. So if you like what you saw and if you want to see more in the future, hit subscribe. See you next time.